A diplomatic week with the highest possible stakes is unfolding. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is reportedly set to visit the White House for a critical meeting with Donald Trump. But as these two leaders prepare to align their strategies, a very different scene is playing out in Tehran. Fox News correspondent Trey Yingst reports live from Tel Aviv as hundreds of thousands, and potentially millions, of Iranians flood the streets. They are gathered for the funeral of the late Supreme Leader, Ayatollah Khamenei. The air is thick with tension as "Death to America" chants echo through the capital, but one high-profile figure is noticeably missing from the crowd. Iran's new Supreme Leader, Mojtaba Khamenei, has yet to make a public appearance, raising urgent questions about his condition following recent strikes. Meanwhile, the military reality on the ground is shifting. Israeli forces are seen mobilizing near the border, with reports surfacing that a unilateral strike package against Iran is already being prepared. In an exclusive interview, Netanyahu describes his relationship with Trump as seeing eye to eye 99% of the time. He emphasizes that while both leaders prioritize their own nations, they remain a formidable front. However, the alliance isn't without its unique power dynamics. Over the weekend, Trump didn't mince words about the partnership, stating plainly that they get along well because, in his words, Netanyahu knows who the boss is. This rhetoric comes at a moment when the region is a literal battlefield. Post-strike footage from Gaza and southern Lebanon shows the devastating reality of the ongoing conflict. Rubble and destroyed camps line the coast as the IDF continues operations against Hezbollah and Hamas. While a fragile ceasefire holds for now, a 60-day window is closing fast. The scale of the mourning in Tehran is staggering. Aerial views show a sea of red and black flags stretching toward the horizon. Some reports suggest up to 20 million people are participating in this days-long procession. It is a massive show of force and grief that serves as a backdrop to the technical talks currently stalled between the U.S. and Iran. As the funeral concludes on July 9th, the world will be watching the White House. Will this meeting between Trump and Netanyahu lead to a diplomatic breakthrough, or is the region moving toward an irreversible escalation? The clock is ticking, and the next move could change everything. With millions in the streets and world leaders at the negotiating table, the question remains: is the Middle East on the verge of a new peace, or the brink of a much larger war?